Today I want to talk about a topic that's very close to my heart, and that would be gym pet peeves. So if any of you guys do YouTube videos or go to the gym and have a lot of things you don't like, please do a video like this. We can make it like a tag and bounce it around YouTube because I would love to know other people's pet peeves, but I'm sure we can all agree that some things you see at the gym are very odd and weird. So I'm just gonna kind of rant about pet peeves that I have, and this is just my personal experience. I don't want to come off rude, I don't want to come off mean, but I think a lot of these pet peeves that I have, or pet peeves and stereotypes that people see at the gym or hear about the gym, is why it pushes people away from fitness and from making their body better and healthier and living like a nice healthy life. So we need to take care of these pet peeves or some of these behaviors that are just really weird. Pet peeve number 1 is the starer. I'm talking about those creepy guys that will stare at every single thing you do. Now, usually I don't care if a guy stares at me. That sounds really weird. Normally I just put on my headphones, sometimes I wear a hat, and I try to block everyone else out. But I can clearly feel your eyes staring at me, and it drives me insane. Because one, it's inappropriate and other people are noticing you staring at this one girl and you being a creep to her. And two, how can you do functional movements like squats and deadlifts if you feel like a guy's gonna stare at you? So you should have the freedom to squat, the freedom to deadlift, the freedom to do glute kickbacks without a guy staring at you and who knows what he's thinking. And this includes women too. Like, stop mean mugging everyone. Like, don't stare at people. You don't stare at people in like other places. You're not like in a coffee shop and you're like come on, please just stop staring. It's rude. My other pet peeve would be people giving nutritional, dietetic, or even like any sort of lifting advice without the credentials to do so. And this bothers me a lot because I was a PT major. I now switched over to exercise science, but I'm definitely going to continue on to get my master's so I can become strength and conditioning certified. And I also have a nutrition minor, and I would like to take that further to my bachelor's. My school just doesn't have a nutrition major program. But other than that, I just needed to say, like, please do not give advice if you do not have the credentials to do so, because some people who are newbies at the gym will listen to you. And maybe you're giving good advice. I don't know. But some of this advice I get is really weird and I'm not sure about it. I've had guys come up to me and say, oh, if you're bulking, why don't you just eat half a cake? Bro, no, we're not gonna eat half a cake because that's just not healthy. It's just little things like that where if you don't have the credentials to do that, you shouldn't be acting like you have this job or have this responsibility to give people this advice. If you want to give people advice like that, go get a college degree in that subject and help people. But give them good advice and not bad advice and bro science. I hate bro science. Like, when I tell people I do flexible dieting, they freak out because they think clean eating is the only way to go. That's probably another pet peeve. Pet peeve number 3 would be the texter. This would be the person that is sitting usually on a machine instead of like doing dumbbells and like compound movements like benching and squatting. This is a person sitting on a machine, like a leg extension machine, and texting. Well, the whole point of working out and taking that hour or 2 hours or however long you're there out of your day is to get the most out of it. So please do not text on the machines unless it's an emergency, but definitely do not take a phone call while on a machine. If it's that important, you can get off the machine, take your personal call, come back and finish your workout, because especially in small gyms where there's one piece of equipment that does that one movement, like a leg extension machine, like at my gym where there's only one machine that does that, please do not sit and text. And girls, I've also seen a lot of you sit on the adductor and abductor machine texting. You're giving girls a bad name. Come on. Get your head in the game if you're at the gym, because you don't want to waste your time. Every minute should be of use at the gym. Just use your time wisely at the gym and realize that there's other people that want to use that equipment who are going through a circuit or just that's on their checklist. So if you're sitting there on a machine texting, please just be aware of it. And especially if you're on the phone talking, like, just be aware of it and take care of that business somewhere else. Pet peeve number 4 would be the flirter. Is that a word? Flirter? This would be the guy who is constantly not like stalking you, but trying to talk to you and flirt with you while you are a hot, disgusting mess. I know for myself, this bothers me. Like, I am flattered that a guy would like to talk to me, but honestly, I don't think the gym is the most appropriate place to pick up a woman, because we're kind of exposed in like spandex clothing or whatever we're wearing, and how we look isn't really the best either if you're like sweating your butt off. So just try not to pick up ladies at the gym. Yeah. This is just a pet peeve of mine because, one, I don't like to be rude, and if someone wants to talk to me, and I can feel you, like, you know, when you can feel it when someone wants to talk to you or start a conversation with you, but usually I'm at the gym just to work, get it done, and leave. So I don't want to be rude to other people who are trying to talk to me or whatever, but I'm also in a relationship too. So please, guys, try not to flirt excessively at the gym. It's just distracting to girls who are really serious about their workouts. Like, if a girl has headphones, beats in, a hat on, and is like in the zone, like, just leave her alone and let her do her thing. Pet peeve number 5 would be hogging equipment. So if you guys are doing a drop set, don't take out 5 sets of dumbbells. This is like if your gym is small. Don't take out 5 sets of dumbbells and do your set and then rest for forever, like 5-minute rest. If your gym does not have a lot of equipment, once again, you just need to be aware of that and try not to hog it too much. Try not to take 2 benches if you only have 5 in your whole facility, and try not to take all the dumbbells if you don't have that many and other people need to use them. I guess this is just like basic gym etiquette to keep in mind. If you guys want me to do like gym etiquette and what's proper etiquette in the gym, I definitely will do a video like that, because there's a lot of things that if you're a first time gym goer, you might not know what they are. My last gym pet peeve would be talking down to like anyone, or just kind of making them feel uncomfortable. And I see this not only with men, but I see this with women a lot. For men, I see like skinnier guys, the bigger guys, like patting them on the back, meaning like, oh, you just gotta eat more, do this and do that. And that kind of goes back to that whole like giving advice when you don't have the credentials to do so. I think the gym should be a motivating place where you just work on building someone's self-confidence, and as they're building their body, they're also building their mind and making like themselves feel better about themselves. But really, it's your self-esteem builds as you're building your body. I see so many women get like beat down at the gym because some it's usually older men, sorry. Some older men will be like, oh, you shouldn't do that move because blah blah blah, it will give you man legs, and do this and do that, or your legs look too big, or you're looking too big on top. Like, one, you have no right to comment on a woman's body like that, and a lot of people are insecure with their bodies, and especially at the gym, a lot of people are working on their bodies. So if you're pointing out things that they don't like about themselves, you could just be bringing them down and making them not want to come back to the gym. And that's literally the worst thing, and that's the whole point of me making this pet peeves video, is you need to keep that positive environment to keep people coming back to your gym, and to keep this whole fit lifestyle movement going. We need to just be polite. You wouldn't in public go up to someone and tell them, oh, your shoulders are way too small, do you even lift? Like, one, that's rude, and two, you're in a public place and that's not necessary. So those are a couple of my gym pet peeves. Comment down below and tell me what your gym pet peeves are, because I would love to read them. I think they're funny. I hope I didn't come off too rude in this video, but I've also experienced like all these things that I've mentioned, and it just gets to a point where you're like, I gotta do a video on it or else I'm going to explode. Be sure to subscribe and like this video and continue the support of my channel. Like I said, I recently hit 40K, so I'm just really happy with where my channel is going and all the support that I've gotten from you guys. So yeah, thank you so much, and let's just keep growing together. See you guys.